All right. And we started. Everyone that's hopping on, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And hooray for late sunsets, as we have recently switched over to daylight savings time on Sunday at 2 a.m. So instead of it being 4:14 p.m., it is now 5:14. And let's get on exploring Lakeshore. Perfect, perfect. Everything is working, it seems. The microphone is working. Hello, Juliet. The delay is due to this being made. That is a Starbucks Reserve Reward Member exclusive Ube Tiramisu Shaken Espresso. It is good. I wouldn't order it again, but it was worth a shot. So Starbucks today transitioned into their new reward system. And now you're categorized as the regular, gold, or reserve. And I automatically got to join the reserve because I spend so much time and money there. It is also drizzling right now in Toronto. So, seeing that, maybe the stream won't be as long as I expected. But we'll still see the lakeshore. So that is true. But yeah, that is the order.
Bye-bye.
That's for the special reserve member menu, which apparently is exclusive, but it doesn't seem so, considering it's no special ingredients or anything. It's just a special combo, which you could craft on your own as well. Although some Starbucks locations didn't let me order it because they didn't want to mix, they didn't want to shake ube and espresso for some reason. That white dome in front of us is where I am going to be sitting for one of the first home stadium games of the Jays this year for spring training, and then back again, if not before, then at the end of August with Upstate Bob and if anyone else gets a ticket, them. Now also, this morning I woke up to some interesting news. A shooting at the U.S. building in Toronto. People think that will stop whatever they're trying to stop. It won't. But what it did cause is some streets to be closed off for the entire day. But life goes on and on and on and on. So to whoever was, I don't know what they were trying to do, because it didn't get inside the building. But anyway, who cares about that? It is a U.S. government building, so nobody. Yeah, I got a ticket for April 24. They're playing someone. Honestly, I don't care who they're playing as long as they win. In fact, I am dressed for it. I got my Jays hat today. In other news, in other better news, it is hella warm today. And it was warm yesterday as well. Yesterday it reached a peak of 18 degrees with a feeling of 20, at least where I was. And today it's about 16 right now. So we're getting some pretty good temps. Although we are also getting that same exact shit that Montreal is getting today. That big rain warning. So we'll see how tomorrow morning looks. Hopefully it's not all flooded and stuff. If it does come down, it's probably not going to be as much as it seems. But I still have to go to school, so, you know, ain't nothing stopping that. I don't actually know how I'm going to get to Lakeshore if I continue walking on Bremner and Fort York. Eventually we'll get there. Fort York does turn down, so maybe I can just follow it. I wonder if Grandpa Bob will join. Here's the rec room. You can actually earn and redeem Scene Plus points there, which is same as Cineplex. Speaking of Cineplex, I got tickets for a very nice... I got tickets for a very cool movie towards the end of March. I'm supposed to see them with Liam, because I have 2 tickets in fact, but he hasn't even still paid for his ticket. Oh, who's this? I really gotta change the format of this text on Moblin because I can't see people's names. But hello, whoever joined there. Yep, might be an uncle to some, grandpa to others. No, I wouldn't call Super Mario Bros. A super cool movie. I did watch 1 and that's pretty much enough for me. I'm talking about Project Hail Mary. That's gonna be sick. Of course, sci-fi and all that, but out of all the trailers I've seen, and on top of it, not only the movie, I'm able to see it at Cineplex Vaughan, which is especially good because they're showing it in IMAX and 70mm film. And it's quite rare these days to see a movie projected in that format, not only IMAX, but also film. Even rarer, both together at once. Like you'll see some projections in film, and not always they're gonna be in IMAX. So, it's just a holy grail of a find to see that movie. I am super excited. I know Jennifer Gala would appreciate it, but I don't think she even knows about this channel here, so I'll tell her later that I'm going. Last movie I saw in theaters was Zootopia 2. Yep, I've seen that. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Tirana movie. The Nirvana, the band, the show, the concert, whatever it's called. Supposedly very funny. Well, if you saw IMAX films at the Science Center, that'll be the last time you ever saw that. Because it ain't coming back. But anywho, we're gonna stray away from Bremner for a bit here. And hello to the 3 people watching. Supposedly, if Moblin is correct. Just a reminder to hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. And in case you're watching this on a replay and you're new, I'd appreciate a subscribe. We're almost, well, we're not almost, but we're over halfway to 100 subs, which is the milestone this channel must hit for me to be happy. $5 on your end, huh? Yeah. I signed into Moblin with my YouTube channel, and now it shows me, well, now it has a lot more features, to be honest, because I can apparently visual streams, start streams, edit a bunch of details about the stream, and also I can see how many people are watching me, which is nice. I mean, I know it doesn't really matter. There's always replay. But I guess it's like a scoreboard. Although when it's pegged at 1 for most of the stream, I don't see the benefit really. And this is Spadina. Am I gonna do the same thing and follow Spadina south to Lakeshore? No, I am not, even though it is quite literally right there. 2 lights down and we're on Lakeshore. We're not doing that. I am gonna head back to Bremner and take Fort York down like an idiot. Because I want to delay going under the Gardiner. That guy passing kind of reminded me of Sean from Florida. Yeah, you guys won't believe it, but the Gardiner is a scary place. Can you imagine if that shit just crumpled and fell? I guess it's not gonna happen now, since they fixed it. But a lot of cars and trucks on that bridge. And a lot of cars and trucks and humans under it. You saw Bill Clinton at Bain Davenport? Cool. Or someone that looks like him, yeah. Here we are at Canoe Landing, which is home to 1 Catholic school and 1 community center. And if you're wondering why the heck it's called Canoe Landing, well, I don't know, but it does have a canoe. And the canoe is landed there. It ain't going nowhere, I can promise you that. Canoe Landing Community Recreation Center. Yeah, I am kidding, of course. The Gardiner wouldn't have crumpled, but seeing the concrete underneath it was quite unnerving at sometimes. Just seeing how many chunks were missing. So even though the management of the restoration project wasn't the best, causing tons of traffic and backups on every single thing that connected to it, you know, it is a good thing ultimately. Also, there's the landing where the canoe sits. Should we go up? We should. But will I? I don't really want to be honest. Although the rain does seem like it's kind of moving away from this area, so maybe we will. Oh, by the way, if you ever visit this building, just know that bridge, in air quotes, is actually a whole condo unit, which is on sale for about $4.25, Well, it was for that, but I think they dropped it down to just about $4 million recently. So if you want to live like on the edge and be suspended in between two buildings, you can buy that condo for only $4 million before taxes. If someone wants to find a listing for that condo, feel free to post it in the comments or post a link. $4 million to buy, like to purchase the condo. I believe it's either 4.01 or 3.98 or something like that. Obviously, you're going to keep paying maintenance and all that, but... Oh boy, Fort York and Dan Lackey-way, what is going on, man? What is going on, lads? Police on police on police. Yeah, so I was thinking about getting that condo because it seems very interesting in concept, but I decided to stray away from the idea just because like being suspended in the air might be cool, but I had my safety concerns. And also on a smaller, not that important budget, important point, my budget was a little bit short by about $4 million. So I'll be checking out some more budget oriented options perhaps. And also that are not suspended in the air, you know?
Yeah.
4 million? Yeah, that's it.
Indian field.
It's a engineering marvel if you think about it. Well, do not look at China. Do not Google China as I'm saying that. But for Canada, for Toronto, it's an engineering marvel so far. Oh, you have a money tree in your backyard. Yeah, well, maybe in about 2 or 3 seasons, if you cultivate it, well enough, you might, yeah, that's an option you could look at for sure. Unfortunately, money trees are a bit hard to come by these days. Mostly just economics and like all the tariffs that the US is putting on money trees. You can get fakes from like Temu, but unlike the myth, those Temu trees don't actually produce legal tender. Just a fun fact for you guys. Just don't Google China. Do not Google China architecture skyscraper building. Newest. It's totally trash. And definitely not more engineering wise advanced than ours. But Okay. As I was saying, not a lot of people are aware of the issue of the endangered money tree. Did you know that more than 70% of the wood inside of a genuine real money tree was produced by Canada? But due to the amazing stupidity of our government, all of our lumber is shipped off in raw form to the USA for manufacturing of products. And so that's where we lose all of our asset management. If only we could manufacture stuff inside Canada, then we could produce valuable items such as the genuine real money tree. Maybe call it version 2.0 or something, or product True North or whatever. Yeah. I've heard we do have some production inside Canada using our own lumber, but it's just like, it's so stupid that we already have the product and we're gonna import stuff from the US on a tariff that was made from our product. Like, there's no way we can't set up some manufacturing plants. We got a lot of space. And obviously the money tree is not real, but the point stands. We should really invest more in in-house manufacturing, especially in the wood and lumber and forest field, because we're losing so much money if you think about it. Most of the lumber that goes out to the USA is shipped back to us in the form of products. Some products are made with US timber, of course, but not a lot. And it's honestly just sad. Exactly, yes. And then they have the gall to tariff us on the products they made with our lumber and are selling back to us. Of course, that's not the USA fault. They're just making good business. We have to fault the Canadian government for allowing this to happen. But there are many other issues where the US government is most definitely at fault. And while I always like to blame the government, but not the people. But like, to be honest, there's always going to be some people in a country that have voted for a leader and genuinely went out of their way to go and cast their will because they believe it. I know a lot of people that go voting and they literally go out and say, like, they don't care at all about who gets elected and stuff, because honestly, does it really matter? But some people actually believe and give in to these lies that all the people running for president or premier say. Okay, and we've actually gone under the gardener. It wasn't too painful. Pretty painless, actually. The most pain was the microphone disconnecting. I do have to keep my eye on that bar to see if it stops moving at all, because it's on Bluetooth. If it doesn't continue working, it just never switches mics, although it should technically. If the Bluetooth disconnects, the good thing to do would just to switch back to the iPhone mic so audio continues, but no, we're not gonna do that. That's not possibly too intuitive. Here's Fleet Street. In fact, we're close to a show called the National Home Show right now. That's taking place at the Exhibition Center. Exhibition Place and Enercare Center, my bad. But I can't actually go in because the pass for that is at home. I do have another pass to the Restaurants Canada show. Well, obviously that's not going to work. So instead we're just going to have to walk around the exhibition place and not go in. But we have finally made it to Lakeshore, so here's Lakeshore. Indeed they are. That's why I even thought of coming here, but then I realized I have a damn ticket with me. Although the ticket I have is much, much, much more valuable than the home show ticket. Of course, they don't know that. Or someone might. Alright. There's a stupid driver. Where's the cops when we need them? They could have slapped him a dangerous driving fee or something. Because that was very unnecessary. He cut across a box truck. He cut across another car. And then also he had to slam on his brakes because he almost ran into the car standing at the red light. Hello. That's not too respectful, is it? You know what my plan was for today? I'm not even going to tell you my plan because I'm nowhere close to it. Instead, we got a unplanned walk, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a plan for this. I was planning to do a whole different walk today, catered to the weather, but it's okay. We can walk the exhibition grounds and then marvel at the lake after that. Of course, first we're gonna have to play some Frogger, courtesy of, you know, Stupid city planning. It's okay, we made it. Anyways, entering Princess Gates. Oh, I'm not walking all the way home. I'm not walking all the way home. It's also supposed to start raining at like midnight or something. Alright, well, there it is. There's the Enerker Center that I cannot go into. But we can check out the pricing, maybe. If they have those ticket machines. No point in getting a ticket if I have one. Just at home. Well, maybe I could get them to give me another one. But it's not worth it. It's much nicer outside than being inside. Did you miss anything? Oh, you know, just the entire walk. Other than that, no. 40 minutes of just yapping. We did eventually make it to Lakeshore though. We're not on Lakeshore anymore. We walked on it for like 3 minutes. All of those. But yeah. Maximum 30. Let's see the home show again. Of course. Now it decides not to switch to the one screen it was on. I gotta ditch this Ubi drink because it's getting to the not so good part, the ube. I don't really like it. Surprised it's held this long though. Is the mic still working? Looks like it is. That's good. Oh, there's another thing. Toronto's getting ready. FIFA. And we're super close to the World Cup too. Did you know, all of you watching, did you know that the Toronto Stadium there, BMO Field, was initially built for a FIFA match? And then it served 11 matches for Canada and our team, and then it was used for another match in 2022. Initially, it was purpose-built for a FIFA tournament around 2008, if I remember correctly. If not, it would be 2007. So it was purpose-built for FIFA. Hence, it is kind of, it kind of looks like it could accommodate a current match, but it's too small because back then, obviously, the expectations were much lower and the standards weren't as high. So, yeah, purpose built for FIFA, and it will once again be used for FIFA this year. If we ignore the 2022 matches, which we shouldn't because they were pretty cool. Very full circle moments for sure. I don't want to say the 20th anniversary, but very, very close to that. That means that this stadium is younger than YouTube. So there's BMO Field. There's your fun fact of the day. You'll be able to tell everyone, hey, did you know the BMO Field in Toronto was initially built for FIFA? Makes sense that they would bring every FIFA game to here. And behind there, not connected to BMO Field, but part of the X place, exhibition place, is the Coca-Cola Coliseum. When the Toronto Boat Show was here, they built an entire lake in there. Although those who follow the main channel did not see any content from there because I found it boring. And quite frankly, I don't know who would find it interesting if you're not actually looking to purchase a boat or anything. Even though it's cloudy today, I like the look of it, especially facing south like we are right now. Looks pretty nice. I'll just pan around back to BMO Field for a bit to zoom in into these absolutely offensively cheap ass stadium improvements in air quotes. These bleacher looking things look like they'll crumple under the slightest breeze. And I really feel terrible for the people that bought tickets to any games at BMO Field and will have to sit in those. I wouldn't trust them, and nobody else should, in my opinion. But that's Toronto. Look at Rogers Stadium. The Rogers Stadium is all built of these freaking bleacher looking things. It was literally shaking under concerts. But yeah, there's that, I guess. The downside to older stadiums is that improving them is really hard without reconstructing a lot of the roof structure. And for most stadiums, the roof structure is a lot of the support structure, since of course you're not going to have giant concrete pillars in the pitch to support the roof or anything. What's this about? Ontario Place. Looky what we got here. Ontario Place redevelopment. The new, not really new RBC Amphitheater is there. The RBC Amphitheater is actually doing shows already. I'm thinking if Kyle, Alicia, or Yoshi want to find me, I think they all have this channel. They'll be able to if they want to. Also, I'm very close. And if they don't, they don't. Let's take a lap around BMO Field, or at least around the construction surrounding it. And all of this giant parking space is owned by Greenpeace, so your favorite paid parking of Toronto. If not favorite, at least it's the official parking of Toronto. Municipal parking. So all of this is paid at times. Sometimes it's free. The Enercar Center is also a giant parking space thing because they got a parking garage. Which is also sometimes free. I'm seeing 7 people on the Moblin app now, which I'm guessing is out of date. I don't think there's that many people watching this small little channel. But it's pretty cool to see the number. Almost like 10 viewers. Yeah, man, this structure does not seem promising. Literally just I don't know, man. Like, you can see the individual seats on top. That's just like crazy. I don't want to sit up there. And I don't think you can even get like refunds or anything for the FIFA tickets because the matches are all predetermined and stuff. So, oh God, the last seats aren't even connected to the ground. They're like supported by the supports on a slant. Yeah, I feel bad for anyone that's purchased tickets for this stadium. But what can you do, I guess? Except just to come. Imagine sitting in the very corner there and like the wind just picks you up. Yeah, weird to say the least, I guess. There's no way to really put it nicely, it just looks like shit. Those aren't looking like $100 ticket seats, you know? Even for something like FIFA. How are you even supposed to see from the very top? Like the actual roof is genuinely starting lower than the top seats there. How are you supposed to see the pitch? Hopefully there's no limited view seats or anything, because that would just be a complete waste of money. Also, the stadium is not really enclosed. I mean, the bleacher parts don't have any cover whatsoever. Well, at least the permanent seating does. I don't know. It's a nice field. I wish we could permanently improve it though. By improve it, like raise the capacity very significantly to the one it currently holds with the bleachers installed. That would be nice. But in a permanent and well thought out fashion. Wonder how am I supposed to get around this place now? Am I just gonna like walk on the street? Oh, I see. I think I have to go around this entire building as well. Huh. Well, we're getting our steps in, right? No one ever complained about that. Oh shit. YouTube says we do have 7 people watching. Well, hello to the 7 people, and hit that thumbs up if you're just joining. As a reminder, check your settings on YouTube. This stream is available, as always, in 1440p or 2K resolution and HDR for compatible devices. So if you want to make sure you're watching in the highest possible quality, both on live and the replay, do yourself a favor, click that cogwheel. There's the CNE admin building. Administration at 240, 210 Princess Boulevard. We'll be passing something soon enough. The exhibition station for Go Transit. That's in future going to be a terminal station for the Ontario line, or otherwise labeled as Line 3 for the TTC's subway lineup. On that station, the construction is well underway. Also, here's a electric powered ambulance. Two of them. Now that you don't see often. And there's another shot of BMO Field. Man, those bleachers look way too high for how they're being constructed. It's literally just like thin sticks of metal connected by the seat platforms. That's crazy. I will not be able to get over that. But for those wanting to visit Toronto or the GTA, keep in mind, if you visit and it includes a weekend, you can get this thing called a weekend pass on Go Transit, which is a $10 unlimited travel pass for the weekend. That would enable you to go pretty far wherever Go travels. On other days, it'll be a bit more expensive than that. But it is a decent way to explore the area if you're willing to travel, but you don't want to pay a lot of money for, say, like a car rental or something. You can take Go pretty far. Namely, you can sometimes take it to Niagara Falls, or Kitchener, or Stouffville, Barrie, lots of places if it's not out of service or modified times. There's a Via Rail passing by. So right behind that, the Gardiner, is the actual train station. Oh yeah, that's right. It also has the streetcar platforms. In the summertime, this whole place will be turned around into a summer fair called the CNE, Canadian National Exhibition for short. It's a yearly and pretty historic event here in Toronto. One of the biggest of its kind. Biggest and longest standing, actually, which is just cool. There's the Toronto FC Wall of Honor. And we're back to the Enercare Center. That was a pretty nice loop around, actually. Right in front of us is one of the biggest convention spots in Toronto, in downtown Toronto. The only one more famous might be the MTCC, or Metro Toronto Convention Center, as that one is actually directly connected via covered bridge to both Union Station and the Delta Hotel. So it's a prime spot for conventions and staying close to the convention if you choose the Delta. This convention center, the exhibition grounds, is also home to the Royal Winter Fair, which is a bit of a pricey event in terms of tickets, but really cool and also a pretty historic event. And there's a hotel here too, although it is not, unfortunately, connected via covered tunnel or bridge. That is Hotel X. Now I kind of have to use the washroom, so I'm gonna pop in to the Enercare Center and use the restroom there, but I can't use my Be Right Back screen from the main channel because it'll get copyrighted, which is funny. So instead, I'll just black out the screen and mute the mic for the time being, because it's not really time to end the live stream yet. I have another at least half hour of walking in me, but I do have to make this important pit stop. So please bear with me as I go do that. All right, we will Alright, well, I guess we're checking out the home show because I just went in without a ticket. Okay. We've transitioned into show mode. Welcome to the home show, everyone. Hit the thumbs up if you like homes and shows. And let's check this out. This is too funny. I quite literally just walked in. I was like, so I'm media. And they were like, yep, you're good to go. We believe you. It's almost like they're giving out these media passes like cookies. Like they don't mean anything. Yeah, so welcome to the National Home Show of Toronto, people. On one of the warmest days of the year so far. It is actually Yep, I got it in for free. No need to purchase a ticket. And I can confirm it for you. By, you know, there's no pass here. Toronto, what do you think of? It has to be Remax. There's an entire pool here. Yay! I wish I had my swimsuit. I would have cannonballed in, but I don't. And I don't think you're allowed, to be honest. This is actually my first official time in here. I did record a short on the main channel while it was still under construction, but we're here. No signal. No, we got signal. It's showing good. Yeah, well, let me tell you this, guys. Walking around a National Home Show without a ticket for free was definitely not on my plans today. I guess walking with a camera and you can get in to anywhere. The gimbal is my ticket in, I guess. So I wonder where Yoshi is then, or Kyle, or Alicia. I wonder if they're together. In that case, it would be really hard to find them, or really easy. If we find one, we find all. Hey, Kitchen Stuff Plus is here. That's a pretty big retailer. We got signal, Juliet, yes. I don't think we ever lost it, but we do have signal. I checked. Hey, here's a full-on house built inside the center. No worries. We have Leon's for your bed of choice. And this show is absolutely dead. There's like nobody here. even better than the One of a Kind show. And that show was pretty empty. This is like genuinely impressive how empty it is. I feel like even when it was under construction, there was more people here. Wow. Here's a jungle. You guys want to step inside a forest? Ways to watch Kingdom if you have cable. BBC Earth. Okay, so this is a giant advertisement for BBC Earth. No wonder it looks good. Okie dokie. What would you guys like to see at the home show? Tell me, tell me.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Yeah, so no ticket is needed.
Yeah, because you walked in with a gimbal.
The gimbal was not folded out.
Oh.
I had it off because I just came from the washroom. I went there, I'm like, so I am media. I was like, yep, go inside.
Sure.
I don't care who you are, just go inside as long as there's people walking around.
They're really
And
trying
then,
to push it this
and then
year.
I walked in, I was like, yep, I just want to fucking leave already. This is depressing. But I did see a pool, so that was cool.
Yeah, they had quite a few of them here. Yeah, Yoshi.
So this is Alicia, who also has a channel, supposedly.
Yeah, I just finished my lab not too long ago.
She has way more subs than me, so I'm not the one to promote. But we got a RGB grill, you know, for the gamer wife, happy life, or however that goes.
So is this your first official full day here?
Yes. Have you been listening to my stream or something?
Yes.
That's like the exact words I used. Yeah, this is my official time when it's actually open.
Nice.
And I'm all showed out. Like, I literally spent a bunch of time at the RC show this morning. I'm not in perfect shape to do this right now.
What do you think? This is better, or is the RC show better than this?
I mean, like, either way, the RC show is gonna be better because I saw Chris Hadfield today.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you
Yeah.
mentioned that before. Awesome.
I have a picture.
Cool.
Well, actually, I have a whole bunch. Well, yeah, to prove I was actually there.
Oh, nice. You should
Yeah.
get a picture. Pretty cool. Neat.
But I mean, you'll see the full video on the main channel. I was recording on this, and then I was holding my phone, taking pictures, and then I realized like my entire frame is out of focus because my dumbass phone is in the frame. So yeah, that, and also my phone kept overheating. But there's gonna be a video. What the hell is this? Wellness and recovery product. Oh, it's like a sauna.
It is.
Take a guess at how much this costs. Oh, well, I saw the price now, so. Hey, nice one. 6.7. I was thinking I was actually too low. I was thinking like 5 or 6 grand,
At least, yeah.
but yeah, 67, 6,800. All right, on we go.
Kyle left about
For some reason, I thought you guys were all together.
Kyle was here, but he had to leave to go do something.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, Yoshi.
No, I don't
outside
think he
because
had to. I don't think he had to do anything. He was just bored.
Yeah,
I think he was
had
just bored with the
free
show, to
tickets,
be
right?
honest.
So
And I have no ticket, and I'm here, so you know.
they're really giving me the way out of about 40.
What's the point of tickets if I can just walk in?
Yeah.
This is like peak Toyota. And it's not a Toyota. So that makes sense. It's a electric Lexus. Mm-hmm.
What did you say? Did you talk?
So there's a car at the home show, but that makes more sense than the car at the restaurant show.
Oh yeah, I know that you went there, and I know Boom ended up going to. I saw
There's
them.
there's a Red Bull F1 car at the Restaurants Canada show, just like chilling there.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Hey, Toronto Hydro. Blame these guys when the power goes out. And then they take like 3 hours to fix it. Actually, I lied. My building had no power for like 6 hours for one time, like 2 days ago or something.
Thank you.
That was not fun.
It was nuts.
Apparently something blew up in the basement.
Oh, they're fixing that.
It's fixed, but it was not fun for the 6 hours. Renault Quarter. Hey, Bell. I'm on Bell, right? Actually, I'm on Wi-Fi, so it's not even that good. As soon as I walked into the space, my connection just went straight down.
I'm shocked.
So I don't have any good words for these
So
people.
far.
Well, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Should be okay.
I'm connected to Wi-Fi right now. Why is this guy just standing on the pool cover?
I guess it's that's how Garrett's right.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Good yourself.
You're standing on the pool cover, I noticed.
Yes, I am.
I was always told not to do that.
You can try.
Some people's. Is this strong enough?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I can make it move while you're on it if you want to.
Really?
Yes. Let's test your balance.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you a countdown. It's good for the ankles.
This is...
3, 2, I would stand the other way.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, it'll be better for your balance. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna move.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Oops.
That is impressive.
Something.
I've never thought of like standing on the pool cover and it actually holding up.
I mean,
That's
we
pretty
don't
cool.
recommend it. We're just showing it off.
Yeah. That is cool. Well, thanks for the experience.
Glad you liked it.
That was the first time I've ever done that, and probably the last. But
Bored, so we're glad if someone can have joy.
yeah, it is a Tuesday, so
Yes.
not a lot of people.
Thank you for your time.
There was a lot of people at the restaurant show, though. It was the last day. Well, that's a trade show, though.
Was today the last day?
All those people are getting paid to be there.
Wow.
It's trade. Nobody gets paid to be here, like people who walk around. Well, you guys get paid, but I'm talking like Restaurant Canada show. The people there are like in the trade, so they were kind of on the clock, even if they own their own business. It was super packed there. But yeah, anyways, thanks for that.
Take care, guys.
That was something. So yeah, so I changed my mind. 10 of 10 for this show.
Get to stand on the pool.
And it moved too.
Can we jump on it?
That was actually
Better
impressive.
question.
Oh, can we jump on it? That is a good question. So is Yoshi still here or he left too?
He's outside because he wanted to see where you were.
Oh.
And
And I'm inside now.
yeah, now you're inside.
You gotta tell him to come back in, man.
He's gonna be too worried. He's look at him.
Oh. Doesn't he have a ticket?
I got him in for free.
Oh.
Yeah, this place is about to close anyways.
What time does it close? 7?
7, yeah. So
Oh,
we're
yeah,
off
it's like
to nights. Yep.
20 minutes left. Well, if you're about to head out, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I'll head out in a couple.
Did you
honestly
make
feels
any videos or just the live stream?
I did a video as well.
Oh, you did?
I gotta come back and redo it. Like I was 45 minutes in, and then I got a phone call, and I was trying to like pause, and then it just ended.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I keep my phone on D&D. Like anytime I'm filming anything, like any phone call will basically ruin it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't gonna answer, and then the
Although
thing is,
if I'm
Yoshi was
recording,
coming.
it's fine. But like on a live stream, it basically just kills the connection, which sucks. Yeah. Made good.
They're
These
everywhere.
guys. I was about to say that. These guys are everywhere. Except at the restaurant show.
The only time.
I think they forgot about it.
I'm gonna take a phone. Hello?
Hey, Factor's here too. With a spin the wheel. How are you today? Any like big traffic today or just empty mostly?
It's a weekday.
It is a weekday, yeah. What can you win on the wheel?
Mints.
I got those at the auto show, so I'm all set. Yeah. I mean, I rode on a pool cover. I'm pretty much set.
Yeah, that covers it.
That's pretty much it, yeah. That's all the excitement you're gonna get here.
What's that? Do you want to go down to the I think the next event they're gonna have here is like an electric show.
Electric
tickets are
show?
like about $300 each.
What do you mean? The EV and Charging Expo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got denied for a media pass for that. Apparently, you're only supposed to be in the actual trade to attend.
That would suck.
But yeah,
That's alright.
I did apply to that.
Well, I think I'm getting a media pass for the St. Patrick's parade, so I will be there.
That's cool.
You'll be going Sunday?
It is on Sunday, so
Yeah.
yeah. I'm supposed to go to Peterborough for a stream
Nice.
and a video, but that keeps getting pushed back. And then this week is the St. Patrick's parade, so I can't go again. As I'll be live at the St. Patty's parade.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be live that day.
Yep. Yoshi is threatening to go live that day as well.
That's if he comes.
If he
has
comes, he always like plans something and then the next message is to be determined.
That was the problem today.
And like,
because
what do you mean? It's either you're coming or not. Don't say you're coming and then be like, oh no, actually I don't know yet.
I had that problem today. He was supposed
What do you mean
to
you
not
don't know?
come, and then he came. He's like, I don't know.
Well,
if I should go live.
he was saying he was gonna come here.
Yeah, but
But
he had a thing with Kyle today.
wasn't he here like way in the morning?
No, because he was running late because he had to do a food review. Like he was live earlier on the Yoshi Walker channel. Right, they had a food review.
Is that like actual fire? No, that's just steam. It is just steam. I was wondering. Yeah, I thought I saw a food review at Swiss Chalet, but when I checked the channel later, it just wasn't there, so
Yeah, I know they were live.
I don't know. They were live, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing things. Because I saw a notification, but then it just like wasn't there. VIP code check. Oh, did you see the VIP area?
I did, yes.
Is it nice?
It's just like literally a small section roped off with benches.
Benches. Now that's
Little
VIP.
Tables, nothing too fancy.
Now that's VIP. Is there any like fancy water there?
I can't even tell you because I didn't even see anything like that. Just
Bruh.
a little seating area. And
What
how
a-
we get the benches. Well, they
Wow.
got benches, but just roped off.
Wow. Wow.
And the code check's only for VIP.
Amazing.
I mean, I really thought they would get like a room or something.
And what does the VIP ticket cost? Like $5?
Who knows?
Apparently it's worthless because it's like, I got in. Apparently the media pass is worthless, but we knew that already. Because they emailed me like the morning after I emailed them at like midnight, so
Yeah, they got back pretty fast.
they definitely weren't checking nothing. And considering the sign-up process
Pretty easy.
to collect the pass, which was quite sketchy, as in like giving out all your personal information on a random piece of paper pulled from the printer.
I was gonna say, like, I got there, I'm like, why is the paper just like 3 names and your name was on the list? I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. Bag?
Bag. I already got my bag actually.
Oh.
I was here and they were giving out free tea and I got a bag.
They were giving out free tea?
Yeah, this was last week, I think. Yeah.
Oh, look who joined the chat.
Is it Yoshi?
He says he's about to leave, but he's not leaving. But he's gonna leave if we don't find him.
Well,
But
that's.
we should
Yoshi.
find him because he's leaving. It's like,
Okay.
what are you talking about? You're either leaving or you're not. Yeah. Bye-bye, very interesting home show.
I can say it's a lot better than other years. Because,
I haven't been in any other years.
Yeah, this year is a lot better.
I don't think I was missing much.
But you can get a fancy lanyard for VIPs.
Oh, wow.
I think they're VIPs.
Nice.
Yeah.
VIP. That's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Do you know the actual pricing of the tickets?
Oh, the tickets for general admission is $20.
Holy.
Yeah. But for VIP, I can't tell you. I don't think it's much.
Oh yeah, this is the VIP entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoshi says he'll find us both
Okay.
before you hop on the streetcar.
Well, streetcar's that way. So.
No, they're not.
Yeah. If
They're on Fleet
that
Street.
way, walk around. Oh, are you going that way? Like, I thought he was going to be like at the other side, near the GO train, near the CPC part.
Well, the easiest way to get to the streetcar is there. I don't actually know where Yoshi is. Coca-Cola and go. Man, why is it so dark in here?
Turn on some lights.
Is it because they're closing?
Yeah. They're about to close, right?
Oh,
10 minutes.
I've been live for 1 hour, 36 minutes.
Not too bad. I think that's how long I've been live for, about like an hour and 36.
Visiting the home show was not on my plans. Because, well, you know, I didn't bring my media pass.
Still got it anyway.
I wasn't planning it, but I got in, so, you know, there's your tour. No more visits required. On top of that, I posted a short while it was under construction to the main channel, so there's that covered.
They're
Moving
gonna
on.
prove that they're desperate to have people in here.
I mean, yeah, I still had my camera turned off and muted when I was going in, but like, I literally walked in, said a media, I was about to say I forgot my pass,
I don't even think they would care at this point.
and the guy was just like, yep, go on,
Come on in.
get out of here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream outside once we go out. I was pretty much ready to end it. Like, after I went to use the washroom, I was gonna walk around to the side and end it, but we got a walk around of the home show.
I think probably the coolest thing
We got.
just seeing is you walking a pool cover.
Did you make a video of
I
that?
should have.
You should have.
Yeah.
That's too bad. We'll have to come back and do that again.
I will be back here
That is
Thursday and Friday.
the only reason. But yeah, that was That was pretty cool, I guess. I like events and conventions, so up my alley, but a little more people would have helped content-wise.
Let's test its strength. How many people can you get on there?
Oh yeah. But he got off when I got on, so I'm guessing 1. There's Princess Gates.
Got some people jumping.
And also, that looks like an old bus. But anyways, thank you all for joining. Please hit that thumbs up if you're watching the replay and you forgot. Subscribe if you're new. We are over halfway to 100 subs already. Yeah. Ciao for now, I guess.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the home show as much as I did.
Yoshi is.
Hope you enjoyed it more than I did. All right. Bye for now.